Hello Internet and welcome back to Dark Diode, here with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, we left off right here where we need to choose someone to show our first poem to. Now, I'm not too keen on our poem, because I mean we just chose like random words, so how could our poem possibly be? But I was thinking about it, and I'm like, well, we've already hung out so much with Yuri, so, you know, we should try and get even closer to her, so let's do it. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I chose her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As opposed to what? Unfair from who? The pink-haired one who has a massive crush on me as well? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh, what was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. There she goes, she's apologizing again. It's fine! I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh god, I'm gonna so struggle to read this. Okay, let's go. I got this, I can do this. I got my trusty glasses here. Okay. Ghost, under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Beautiful. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You know what? It's chill. So long as the quality is good and it can make up for it. We read it successfully, so that's good. What? I wasn't thinking that at all! But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Ooh, Steve! Oh my god, you just want to get in to places. To her house. Calm down, everyone. Get your mind out of the gutter. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Steve. Really? I must have totally... no crap, wrong accent. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive! Yeah? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? You know, look, you obviously are beyond the beginner stage. You said yourself that... Oh, gotta stop shaking the microphone when I do my rants. You said yourself, you can identify when a beginner has written a piece because of, you know, like, whatever she said. I can't remember what it was. But obviously she's beyond a beginner, so we can learn from her. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Steve. Me too. Let's talk to our neighbor. This is a good poem, Steve. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, Steve. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I mean, we're just doing it so that she's happy, and then as soon as we can, we're gonna bolt to the anime club, because that's where all the cool kids hang out. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Yeah, I just want to go to the anime club, man. I want to chill out there. That sounds like a cool place. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Oh, wrong button. Whoops. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh, okay, this is better. Alright, poem reading voice. Let's do this. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What a way to end a poem. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. What are you talking about? Just a little bit. Just until like 5 AM, which I stayed up until, you know, not playing video games or anything. You can't just answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Oh, okay, that's nice, but you know what I personally prefer, I enjoy the toast, and then I like the bacon, and then I like the egg, and then off to the side I like to put the baked beans, and on the baked beans I like to put, you know, some pepper. on the baked beans. And then I put like barbecue sauce all over the bacon and eggs and toast. And oh, it's like, oh my god, I'm getting hungry. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever, just you wait to see. It's gonna be even better than that freaking bitch, Yuri. It's gonna be better than hers, alright? Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Alright, so now we've got Monika, and we'll go with the pink-haired one, Natsuki. Huh?
Steve, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go the fuck home, you fucking bitch!
What? Harsh? What the fuck you on about?
What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer, okay? Just calm down. I'm sorry that you have such high expectations. Even Yuri said mine was good, okay? You need to calm down. You need to get out of here. You know, you need to stop reading manga. You need to get a social life. God damn. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Huh. Painful to think about? Huh. Fine.
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now.
Knowing you, you'll probably think... Oh, wait, no.
Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid.
Oh, look at that handwriting. Oh my god. It's like, Comic Sans. Oh, no, that's not Comic Sans. That's like the... That looks like the handwriting that, I learnt at primary school to help me, just write. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Okay, well... And she expects us... She just, like... I don't know, man. She's just weird.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest, you fucking bitch. But just because I'm so tall, I'm so small, doesn't mean you have to be just nice.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't a part of poems for people to express themselves?
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly, you get me! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. And yet, she wants to take away my pride and my honor of my poem, even though I just clicked 20 times and it went through. But okay, let's talk to Monika, the Southern American. Hi, Steve. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you knew and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for a club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Steve, you and I, we're like soulmates right now. You are me. I've never felt more connected to a character than Steve right now. Except for anime, he's just me. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Steve. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Oh. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Steve. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. I like Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe unhappiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. Are we going to be writing more poems? Is that what's going to happen? But always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, okay, oh, it's got a scroll bar. Oh my god, this is one hell of a poem. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of creepy. That's something like Yuri would enjoy. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm really not the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style of writing has gotten pretty popular these days. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany, really. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Just that feels like me when I'm presenting one of those oral debates to the English class that had to happen every year every year from like year 9 in English class. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It can stand up to the pink-haired girl. Like, come on. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with all this language?
Yeah? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Oh, she's gonna go off.
Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? Fucking bitch! Everyone just fucking hates me. I'm gonna just go kill myself. Fuck this. It's clearly about the feeling giving up. I'm gonna give up my life soon, you know?
How can that be cute?
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. But then you took it way too seriously, you fucking bitch. This entire literature circle is just gonna be, you fucking bitch, you fucking bitch, no, you're a fucking bitch. And then there's me in the corner being all Australian like, I guess they're all cunts. I guess that's how it is.
Yeah? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked something who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Steve did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Steve liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Steve appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go my way to make everything I do overtly cutesy. Oh no. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew to us.
Let's start again.
I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Steve started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
I don't like fight... God, accents, okay. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed, I was standing there. Steve! She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true! She started it! She can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective than this would have happened in the first place! What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out! Help me explain it to her, Steve!
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Steve?
Well?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's like I knew anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. What do we do? It's too close to, it's too soon to end this episode, so I'm gonna have to make a choice. I'm gonna have to agree with Yuri here because, you know, expressive language is there for a reason. But, like, both, why can't both exist? Why can't you have simple poems and then more expressive poems, you know, like... Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. But that's literally how, like, the American politics system works.
That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri, Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. So secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defined only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my mind. Sayori, she doesn't need to...
You know what? I'm gonna do that. Fuck you, bitches! It'll spare me from having a look at all your faces right now.
That warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Oh, don't do that. Your poem was still good. To an extent. It's like, Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her. Oh, there's that word again. And sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Steve. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing really. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said? Yeah, about the boobs. About, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, yeah. What then did Natsuki... God, that'd be right for a teenager to completely miss that. Nothing. It's just I thought she said something, but you know. Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Steve, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I'll nod to myself with a newfound determination. Steve, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. What the hell are you on about? Why would I hate them just because of that one thing? I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Steve, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. I want to go to the anime club. Why did I even join this literature club? I just want to watch anime and chill with the cool kids. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Ooh, God damn it, Steve, you slide dog! Oh my god, Steve. Oh. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bitch! Okay. Okay, so we chose pretty negative words last time. Let's choose pink. Pink bubbles. Effulgent. Go vitality. Strawberry. Treasure. Let's go marriage. Peace. Promise. We did kawaii last time, so kitty. Rainbow. Unrequited. Can I speak these words? Flower. Fluffy. Let's do summer. Charm. Bunny. Cheer. Climax, yeah. Oh, I bet she likes the climax. Rose. Cool, okay. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Steve. Yo, Sayori, what's up? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Ooh, okay. No thanks! Oh, Steve, what are you doing? What, Steve? She's just invited you to eat with her! What, Steve, you gotta get in! You gotta do this. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. What? Okay, what are your reasons, Steve? I feel like we've just been disconnected on a spiritual level. I thought we were more than this, Steve. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason. No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, she wanted us to buy lunch. Okay, Steve is onto this. I thought Steve was a bad guy, but nah, he knows what's up. He's had this happen before. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. Woo! Steve, are you like Sherlock Holmes? So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening to her or anything. It was just something to my book. Yuri, tell Steve to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in, like that, sorry. You got me involved with your argument. And now you don't want to get involved. Get your head out your ass. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Haha. I really like it when you speak in mine, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution? The resolution? That I don't think that should be revolution. Oh, she made a mistake. Okay. Retribution. Yeah, that's a better word. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? There's certainly a little devil waiting in me, waiting to come out. Hehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? What? Yeah. I don't know, but something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. You bitch slapping me turns me on so much. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue!
You're really going through a lot just over one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez, beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ooh.
Oh, jeez. I get it. You're a fucking lesbian.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori up for her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes! Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh?
Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room.
Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Probably had a couple of guys to bang. She's pretty popular after all.
Eh? You don't think she has a social life?
Ah!
Ahaha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true.
Excuse me! Do you see my pink hair? Is that attractive?
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Yeah. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was at the study hall. To be honest, I just kinda lost track of time.
That makes no sense though! You would have heard the bell ring at least!
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Same here, you know. I've always wanted to learn piano and, you know, maybe it'll happen someday, but it's not today. Because today is Doki Doki Literature Club. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Steve. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I mean, apart from the fact that, you know, our neighbor just kind of went behind, what's her name? Natsuki? Something like that. Pink-haired girl just went, whoo! Like, and just hugged her from behind, and then ate her cookie. I chose to leave out Sayori's. Oh, yeah, so Steve and I are like connected. Again, we're just spiritually connected. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave to me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't just give up. Festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Vanilla cupcakes, especially vanilla. But maybe a couple of chocolate ones as well. And what other flavors are there? I mean, maybe we could experiment and have banana flavored cupcakes. Because I haven't seen those, like, ever. Maybe once all these years ago. Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcake speaks my creative tummy. Oh my god. Yeah, you right, Sayori, you right. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa. Calm down. Whoa. Open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. You fucking cunt. You should have been awake all this time. Why were you sleeping in the literature club? You should have been reading. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? No, but it's got a dope-ass anime club. Am I right? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. So why don't I just get out of the club and go to the anime club? Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Heh, it's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret, okay? You need to calm down there. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How was it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Huh? I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Steve is even more attentive than I would be. I wouldn't notice all of that. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's ever going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Ooh, he's getting quite intimate. But you see how much better it looks? You'll change your mind. Oh, looking straight down, are we?
Heh. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess?
Hey, be more careful. The button might fall off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh my, we just spent all that time doing it and she just unbuttons it. What is up with you? Do you not respect what I do?
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway.
Ooh.
So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. Jesus. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Monika suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay!
Steve, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Who should I show my poem to first? Alright, well, this is where I'm going to end this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure to slap the like button and leave a comment down below. If you're enjoying the series so far and want to stick around to see more, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all my latest content. And as always, I'll see you all in the next episode.